My name is L.R. Braden, and I am the author of the Magicsmith Urban Fantasy series. Today I'm going to read you a passage from the first book in the series, which is titled A Drop of Magic, and it's available as physical book, ebook, and audiobook from all the usual places. In this passage, Alex Blackwood, the main character of the story, is investigating a murder, and she is trying to use her ability to read imprinted memories magically for the very first time. Right, so how do I do this? I gestured to the clutter around us. You need to open yourself up to any residual feelings or memories. Clear your mind. Let your emotions take control. I snorted. Figures. Reaching my hands to either side, I pushed further into the mess, brushing things as I passed. The corridors winding through the clutter were narrow. In some cases, the passage grew so tight I had to turn sideways to get through without disrupting anything. I chewed my lip as I worked, fighting to keep from slamming the door on my emotions as grief, anger, and disappointment snaked out of their cage and wormed into my thoughts. Gritting my teeth, I dropped my hands to my sides. Isn't there another way to do this? Emotions aren't exactly my strong suit. He shook his head. You have to connect, empathize. That means opening yourself up. This is hopeless. You're thinking too hard. Just relax. Stop trying to control yourself. I sighed, but put my hands back on the knickknacks around me. We worked our way through the living room, the kitchen, and then up the hallway through the bathroom and office, and into the bedroom. I walked around, setting my hands on her dresser, nightstand, the old phone beside her bed. This is the last room. I don't think we're going to find anything. Which didn't mean there was nothing to find. A wave of disgust rolled through me. There might be a clue to Aiden's killer right under my nose. Maybe even the identity of the killer. But I was too emotionally constipated to find it. I'd failed him again. Tears pricked at the corners of my eyes, blurring the room. My fingers trailed over the patchwork comforter on Melissa's bed. What would happen to all the stuff in her house? Did she have children? Parents? A boyfriend? The world seemed to tip. I sat down heavily on the edge of the bed. The light changed, like night had come in an instant. A surge of surprise rushed through me, disproportionate to the situation. Anger and fear danced around the edges of my shock. None of these emotions were my own, but they filled me like a balloon until I felt I would burst. The feelings were directed toward a hazy presence beside me, and I turned my head to find their target. I was not alone on the bed. Thanks for listening and happy reading!